Hi everyone, today I'm going to discuss about a unique solution built which is named as Infra validator for Oracle SOA. This is a unique tool built to validate the entire middleware architecture, the configuration and whether they are in sync with the recommendations and other best practices. What we have seen is we have implemented Oracle SOA for many of our customers in the last 10 plus years. And based on the experiences, if the system is badly tuned or not configured properly, you're bound to have performance bottlenecks down the line. Okay, and identifying the performance bottlenecks means time and money. And as the system cannot go down, it has to be 24/7 active. It means we need to identify the performance bottlenecks up in that time. So we have built a unique solution which is a GUI based, which will validate the entire Oracle middleware components. So we'll identify the components to monitor, it will track it, and it will compare the parameters against the best practices and recommendation based on our experience. So net, once we execute the tool, we'll get a snapshot of the system versus the recommendations in less than 10 minutes. Generally, otherwise you have to go and validate each parameter manually, and an infra architect probably will take at least 3 weeks to identify where is the issue with the solution, right? So this solution will identify the bottlenecks in less than 10 minutes. And we can take multiple snapshots at varying times and intervals to identify the right fit. Now, this solution will identify the bottlenecks. It will reduce the time basically. So I'm going to discuss about the benefits of this solution. It reduces the time taken to identify performance bottleneck by 150 times, right? It will also assist in identifying the right sizing of the entire infrastructure by identifying whether you have the right set of services available and whether the system is tuned to meet the requirements of the business or not. In addition, it will assist the infra architects to identify the right future roadmap if they need to upgrade or if they need to have more transactions down the line based on their 5-year roadmap. It would assist them to identify the right hardware and sizing required. Yeah, this solution also provides a certain set of reports which will be leveraged by the infra architects basically to review the entire system. And there's no equivalent solution available in the market which will help the infra architects to do the same job. Now I'm going to talk about the architecture of this solution. This is a completely built GUI-based solution built on Oracle area of technologies, wherein we'll identify the parameters which we need to monitor. And we have a XML file, we'll identify all the parameters which has to be monitored. This will be uploaded into the system, and based on our recommendations and our guidance, it will be compared and you'll get a report on screen which will identify which is a compliant parameter, which is a non-compliant parameter. So you can quickly identify what you have to change, what you have to configure in a proper way to have highly performant system up and running. Now I'm going to demonstrate this solution live. So let me show you how this solution works. This is deployed locally into one of our servers, and it's a GUI-based application, and the name of the application is ZenTune. So you can see right now I'm going to load the parameters which will be actually compared with the recommendations. So we can make configurable file accordingly as per customer requirements. So we're going to load the infra file which has the right parameters. Now the data is loaded in the system, we're going to refresh it. You can see we have 3 different areas which we're going to monitor on the JDBC data sources, JMS destination runtime and GTA runtime. And different beans available for each of these components are listed there. And as you can see, there's a comparison being shown on the various parameters. And if you see cross means it's not compatible, green is compatible. So see for destination runtime, for source runtime, all the graphs are available basically. So behind the scenes, the system taking snapshots and comparing with the recommendations. As you can see, I'm going to take a report of the compatibility details. So I'm going to open it, Infra compatible details Excel. I'm just saving it. I'm just opening it now. Now you can see the area, the bean name, the snapshot value, the method name, and what is compatible, what is not compatible. So you can see all the compatible values and non-compatible values to identify where your system is not tuned and what we have to do basically to make it as per the recommendations. So this report will assist you. I'm closing it. Behind this scene, the system taking snapshot, you can see all the graphs are getting uploaded. What is the value? What's the expected value?